Young entrepreneurs in Africa now have a new option to pursue their business dreams. And with me is Akon, a musician, also a business person,
Yes.
to talk about Akoin, which, by the way, is an awesome name.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
So let's just start. Tell me a little bit about Akoin and what you were hoping to achieve with that.
Well, Akoin was really created to create stability in Africa, but starting as the youth to become the drivers. Because 75% of Africa's, literally the population is under 21. And they're all very tech savvy. They all have mobile phones, and they're all disruptive as to how they want to see the future of Africa, but don't have the proper financial tools. So we figured that, the crypto blockchain technology will provide them everything that they need to, for the future, for sure.
Well, I was reading that Africa has 15% of the world's population, an immense amount of natural resources. I mean, there's so much potential for growth there, and Akoin can really kind of help stimulate that, right?
Yeah, and that's the idea, because when you look at 54 countries with an unstable, currency, with everything that you just mentioned, is unheard of. This would never happen in Europe, Asia, So it's like, once you can provide the kids with the tools and give them the proper education as to what that is, how to utilize it, and how to become stronger with that education being used the proper way, I think is a possibility.
So how does it work? How does somebody get Akoin? How do they use it? How do you envision
Well,
this happening?
look at the Akoin platform as, because what it is really a platform for cryptocurrencies with the cryptocurrency attached to it. So what we're doing, if you had if you got an iPhone and you have an app store, we are the app store for cryptocurrencies. So any cryptocurrency that has the ideological idea of economy and building a stable market for any undeveloped market, those are the apps and dApps that we will have on the platform that allows them to be able to utilize things every single day on a day-to-day basis for things that they need in life. So it's not a specific thing that you buy for an investment, but it's something that you utilize every single day like real money.
And this democratizes the whole process. So
1,000%.
everybody can have access to some cash.
Yeah.
To start something, a business or something if they want to.
100%.
Yes. Now, my broadcast will be mainly in the U.S. Can U.S. investors work with Akoin, or how can they be involved in this?
Oh, absolutely. Just so you know, the platform is a global platform. We're utilizing Africa, and Africa is our target because it's the biggest potential and it's the one that needed the most. But any underdeveloped country or even developed countries can utilize it in so many different ways, because the most big corporations are looking for a footprint in Africa. And I'm thinking that this could be the perfect way to go in, utilizing the policies that you already used to utilizing in your developed country and applying that into Africa, because most times they come with an already legitimate plan with the policies that they're used to utilizing, and they try to implement that in Africa, and it doesn't work because it's totally different.
That's right.
But this is made specifically for the way Africans think, how they move, how they live, and they're targeting the market that's sustainable for the next 50 to 100 years. Okay. So this is the perfect entry for Africa for development.
Very interesting. Okay, so finally, tell me about the Akon Lighting that you did. Explain that whole project and what you achieved there.
Yeah, so the Akon Lighting Africa started as a philanthropy project where we went to local villages that didn't have any electricity in the rural areas and gave them light. And then we realized in the process of that, there was so much energy poverty throughout all of Africa, just by the little things that we did, that this is something that has to be really put more energy into. So we created a for-profit business called ALA. And ALA became also not only Akon Lighting Africa, but we're also in America now doing solar energy, not only in Texas, but also in Arizona, and doing major projects there. But we became so successful so fast because we already had, of course, me being an artist, I was already connected to a lot of the leaders there that needed that. And I was able to educate them on solar and all the renewable opportunities that could be available outside of the political things they was dealing with the oil and gas in certain countries. So it helped to accelerate it a lot quicker.
Okay, thank you so much. Thanks for what you're doing, and it's a pleasure to meet you.
No, absolutely,
Yes,
you too.
Thank you. Thank you as well. We'll be back.